Live! There we go. I think that everything is working there. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Live and Let's Dice. My name is Jules Gill, and I am joined as ever by the lovely Mikey, the sensual Lawson, and who's this new player? That's not Rach. That's not Rach there. We've replaced Rach. Well, actually, technically, her character has decided to carry on with the Caravan. And instead, we have the wonderful John from the Darkroom. John, welcome to the stream. And hopefully what will be a charming D&D session. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm very, very well. And what a pleasure it is to hang out with, let's be fair, a bunch of men with dangerous hairlines. What a joy.
Now, this is the thing. Mikey can grow hair, but he chooses not to, which makes him actually the most suspect of all of us.
I don't trust it. Look, if anything, I've pushed my remaining hair to the front for the purposes of this. So,
well, this is the thing. Thank you so much for taking time out of your very busy day, because I know that you already had a stream doing the Darkroom, wasn't it, earlier on, like literally like an hour ago?
No, the Darkroom was last night or the night before. I was doing a show called Sunday Lunch with Your Dad, where I pretend to be the chat's dad. 200 of my kids just came to the house. It was...
Oh.
Yeah, I dressed as a panda. It was alarming.
Fantastic. Like I said before off stream, you live a very, very interesting life indeed. But the question that's on everybody's lips is, when's the last time that you played Dungeons and Dragons?
Probably 20 years ago to the day. I was 15 and I was kicked out of the character building session, as I recall.
Why were you kicked out?
My exact words were, my bard weighs 200 tons. And I refused to back down.
Right. Okay. So already we're going to be off to a fantastic start then, if this is the tone that you're going to try and keep throughout this. But to bring you up to speed, because this is the thing, Lawson has been crafting a fantastically told story, which has been provided with assets from Dungeon in a box, which he will talk about in a minute. And to keep you to catch you up to speed, we have been traveling with a caravan along a very long merchant road, which has been getting attacked repeatedly by bandits. We didn't know what it was about until finally we came face to face with the fact that it might be, we say might because we're not entirely sure at the moment, but we pretty much think it is, a goblin horde that's hidden in the woods somewhere. We've captured one of their goblin spies or scouts, and he is leading us there under the promise of, well, Mikey pulled one of his teeth out to get him to actually comply, but I think that we've coerced him now to stay in line. Also, by the way, I've just got to say a massive shout out to Captain Redbeard, who has just donated $20, saying, enjoy a portion of my booty, pun fully intended. Thank you so much, Captain. Really appreciate it, mate. Cheers.
Thank you so much for your big red booty.
But the thing is that you might even notice that we've now got custom tiles that represents each and every one of the party. Mikey obviously is very small on this one, but so that you can introduce yourself, John, to the audience at home, what I've done is I've created a special little thing for you right now. So in about 2 seconds, you won't see it because there'll be about 15-second delay. I've switched over there. That's your character there. And now, please tell us about who you're playing as and why.
I am Grithor the High Note, a half-orc bard. I just really liked the idea of an orc. You know, they're so wonderfully thuggish, and I just liked the idea of a really talentless wannabe kind of middle-aged, almost like a dad who joins a pub cover band, being an orc. And then, of course, when we rolled all of the stats, it turns out that he's unbelievably charming and moderate, good at convincing people he can play music. So I'm happy.
Well, there was you rolled really well. But there was one stat that didn't hit the high note, as it were, which was your intelligence, which is what?
It's like real life, unfortunately. I was baffled as I saw the stats come out. I was like, my God, it's so accurate. It's so accurate. And then I rolled 7 for intelligence. And I was like, this is real life.
So all we've got to do is if there is any real problem solving to be done, don't entrust you with it.
Well, that's a lot of my friends have learned that over the years. So yes.
Well, that's a little brief introduction as to your character. I'm sure that you will flesh his orky body out in many ways. But Lawson, why don't you tell us a little bit more about Dungeon in a Box and why we're playing this campaign?
Okay, yeah. So Dungeon in a Box is a subscription service, very similar to stuff like Loot Crate or Wrestle Crate, something like that. The difference being with Dungeon in a Box, they send you a dungeon in a box. I have the box. Where is it? There we go. Beautiful.
It is.
Lovely dungeon in a box. It's lovely. It's a very satisfying feeling to have that drop through your letterbox. So it arrives every month. It is an ongoing subscription where each month comes with a sort of an adventure that can either be run as like a standalone adventure that you could plug into whatever campaign you're currently running, or it forms a part of a larger 12-part campaign that runs over the course of a year. So we're starting from Adventure 1, the Caravan of Peril.
And it's been going pretty well so far. Also, just have to give a big shout out because he's just joined into the chat. Jenko, the Red, who actually designed all of the character art that you'll see here on the Live and Let's Dice D&D stream. And now, look, Jenko, we finally figured out how to put them into character tokens, so now we can see them at all times. How fantastic is that? And a massive shout out to everyone that is in the chat and decided to take time away from spending outdoors with the beautiful sun that's coming down, deciding to stay in with us absolute nerds.
You have made the right.
You have made definitely the right choice. So the last thing that we did, we were walking away from the camp, bidding farewell to Fleek because she has decided to make sure that the caravan gets escorted back to the city, but while we go and hunt down this goblin encampment that we think. And Mikey, as per usual, was very forceful about... Mikey said that we should make sure that the goblin is dragged behind the caravan, then that he should be hoisted on top of the caravan, then what was it? Pull his teeth out, obviously.
I suggested we could maybe... I think next time, if he steps out of line, we can burn his feet.
Burn his feet. Fantastic. Good. So that gives you a nice little tone, John, of what we're going for. Right?
To be fair, between your dungeon and a box and tearing out his teeth, has Amnesty International been on the phone anytime soon?
All I'll say is that none of these have been fully monetized. No, not joking. They've all had limited ads because somebody has scanned through and just been like, that is not appropriate.
Yeah, well, no. I mean, you can receive sponsorship, but it's only from the Saudi government at this rate. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, also, Captain Redbeard, thank you very much again. And Merc managed to actually join in the stream this time round. So good to see you, mate. Glad that you can make it there. So, without further ado, Segoy, shall we get on with the show?
Let's do an adventure.
Okay.
Yes. So as Jules said, you fended off an attack from thieving goblins and some very hungry wolves to decide that you are now going to track down the goblin encampment. And I'm not entirely sure what your motivations from that point onwards are. I just know that you guys definitely want to find them. And after that, that's between you and your gods.
Look, there was definitely the promise of money, riches untold, being able to smash a goblin's face in like it was a very ripe tomato. I'm very keen. Right, okay. Can we get this man a tooth necklace? Because I feel like that's what we're going towards, really, Mikey, isn't it?
Point a bone through my nose.
Classic. Right. So
Not one of those.
What's the situation?
So as you guys have been sort of led down, sort of not the main part of the trade road. There's a couple of sort of like wishing paths, like places that have been trodden out a little bit. So they look sort of reasonably well worn, but nothing. They're not well traveled. As the goblin that you captured is sort of leading you guys. He almost seems like enthusiastic at the idea of proving himself to you and keeping all of his bones in the right place and as much blood as he can keep inside of him as humanly possible. Goblinly possible.
Yeah, fair point.
Quick question.
Yes.
Did the gnome from last time, Swindle or Windle or whatever his name is, Ding Dong?
Findle.
That one.
Findle, Din Fizzle, Findazzle.
Yep. What a name.
That was some racist bullshit right there. From last week. What was his name?
Hey, he can say that because he is a gnome, so that's fine.
Oh, it's fine.
It's fine.
A self-loathing gnome. Okay,
yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So I mean, he was fine, wasn't he?
Yeah, Findle was fine. He said he would stay with the caravan, but he did sort of warn you guys that he felt like if these, like, your average goblin isn't overly sort of organized, but it does seem like that this group of goblins have been organized enough to train wolves and
Oh, has he gone?
Previous months.
Oh, there is. You cut out for a little bit there, mate.
Oh, sorry, right. Yeah, so Findle, before you guys left, sort of, he expressed his concern that these goblins seem a little bit more organized than normal goblins. And probably, in all honesty, they're the ones that are responsible for the attack on the royal caravan that you guys were told about at the start.
Yeah, the goblin even said that the royal caravan was still there. So if we can get that, that's possibly a reward right there in and of itself.
Yeah. So yeah, he did say sort of to be careful, and that he'll stay with the caravan. But if he can help in any way, he will.
Yeah.
But otherwise, he did make mention as well that when you guys do make it back to Greyhaven, that you should hit him up. He's been very interested in sort of getting to know you guys better, and he might even have some more work coming your way if you survive.
If we survive. Child's play.
Yeah. So as you've been led on these sort of like side paths of the trade road, you've the goblin sort of halts you both as he hears something, and it's not something that he's very used to hearing either.
Okay.
The sound of music and singing and breaking twigs as someone's smashing their way through the undergrowth with little to no regard.
Amazing.
That's when you guys spot a half-orc in a kilt.
Okay. So immediately I'll just be like, stop. State your business. And I'll mention to the goblin and be like, is he one of yours or not?
Nope. Not ours. Never seen it. Dangerous to be out here.
So I'll signal to Mikey. I'll signal to Mikey to just be like careful, because obviously we don't know who this guy is. Does anyone have detect evil, by the way?
No.
Interesting. I'll be like, who are you, stranger? What are you doing in these woods?
I throw one arm up as though I've just beautifully played a solo on my lyre. I haven't. It's been crap. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, friends.
Oh,
Hello.
I'm gonna Jules. I'm gonna take a coin out of my little bag and just chip it to him.
what's it? I tipping him, tipping him going like a
There you go,
busker.
brother.
I catch it.
Nice. What are you doing in these woods, strange traveler?
I am no strange traveler, though that was the name of my band. I am Grithor the High Note, and I have been abandoned by the other members of my musical concern. Hello!
What?
You need music?
Well, no. Calm down.
Yes,
Wait.
we do.
Wait. I'm just gonna walk.
I see you got a goblin
I'm
there.
gonna
You're
just
gonna rip out his loins. You're gonna give me some coins, yeah.
I'm gonna start like gesturing, just like, please calm down. We're on a stealth mission. This is probably not what we need right now.
Oh, come on, man.
It's no. I'll be like, it is fantastic. Do not get me wrong. That is the best song that I have heard in many a year. But please, if you have any concern for the goodness of nature and all of like humanity, then please keep quiet a little bit, because we're trying to trace down a goblin encampment so that we might destroy those that are disrupting trade on this road.
Hey, Jules, I'm going to signal to you. Just be like, come here.
Okay, I'm going to come over there. What do you want?
Right. Listen, you big bitch. We have had many an adventure and many a good time together, and neither one of us have had our own theme music. Think about it.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah, we can ride in style.
I'm gonna slap Mikey just because he called me a fat bitch. So I'm just gonna slap him there, and then I'll be like, yeah. That's
Slap man again. Slap him again.
I'll slap Mikey on the other cheek. This time more gently.
Slap at the base. Slap at the base.
Yeah, I like this
like
guy. Yeah.
I'm not normally too trusting, but I like him. He doesn't seem to. I don't know. He just doesn't seem to care.
Now, we get into a lot of scrapes, my friend. I mean, I tell you what, if you're looking for your musical partners, we're in the business of helping people, mostly for a price, but seeing as you've made my friend here laugh, how do you fancy teaming up with us so that we could hopefully find your friends together and, along the way, crush some skulls?
I like crushed skulls. Crushed skulls makes good percussion. I do not wish to find other members of band. I go solo, but I hang out with you. I Grithor the High Note. You temporary session musicians. Good.
Well, my name's TORR, the Ember Walker. Peace be with you, everything like that. And this is my friend BULDUR. We go around, we go around the world together.
Thank you, Snore and Bollocks. Snore and Bollocks. Good.
I'm going to gesture to Mike and just be like, I think he's a bit deaf.
I'm not deaf.
Oh,
I hear all.
fantastic.
Coin.
I'll chuck him a coin.
I think we're just gonna have to keep paying this guy.
Coin.
Because obviously he looks quite big, doesn't he? I mean, he's a half orc, so he's quite like big in stature.
Early.
So I'm probably just going to be like, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. You've been in many scraps in your day?
I have played in many a tavern, and not well. Yes. You make request, I tear your throat out. Get it? Coin.
I like this guy.
Coin.
Oh my gosh.
Right, throw him another coin.
No, right. I'm going to throw him a copper piece this time and be like, if you want more, then you're going to have to work for it, mate.
How do you feel about tossing a gnome?
I think that's
the song or the action. We do both.
We do both. Yeah,
we
sure.
do both. I grab gnome round tiny head. Grab gnome.
Oh god.
Oh hell.
So he's just grabbed Mikey by his skull.
Grab by skull? How far I talk?
Okay, right. I'm gonna grab Thor's skull because obviously I'm 7 foot tall. But I'll just be like, right now we've got this Mexican standoff of skull crushing. Let's all just
Russian doll.
Let's all just calm down.
Okay.
Okay.
You want throw dwarf first? Sorry, gnome. That sounds racist.
That's
You want throw gnome first?
At this
I give you gnome.
At this point, I'm going to gesture to the goblin and just be like, I think we're good to go. Just through him.
The goblin is just completely bewildered in everything that has just transpired. He's like it's a there was dread in this goblin's soul before, but now it's just an entirely new type of fear that's washed over him.
Yeah, now his life is going to end to music.
Amazing.
I slap Goblin on the back. You are right, little man.
He sort of just coughs off blood and another chunk of tooth.
I laugh heartily.
I lean forward and pick up the tooth and I put it in my pocket. Everything's a coin. Everything's a coin.
Magic. Pure magic. I'd be like, right, well, seems that this could have gone much worse. So let's carry on trying to find this encampment, shall we?
So how do you guys want to proceed? I know the word stealth was used at some point, but I don't know whether that's become a 4-letter word now.
Well, you did say, the goblin mentioned last time that there was a special side entrance that he and a few of the other people used because the front entrance was very guarded. I mean, I'm not saying this because we've only just met this half-orc bard, but we could use him as a distraction and then get a pincer attack from another aspect there, potentially.
I found a kitty.
That is also good.
I removed my sword from its hilt, its thing.
Yep.
And I pointed at the goblin. I go, "Give me your clothes."
Your boots, and your motorcycle.
Yep. Your boots, your teeth, your motorcycle, and your clothes. Show me your wiener.
Yes. Show him wiener.
Like, I'm not even gonna bother asking for like an intimidation roll or anything like that because this goblin is just
he's broken, isn't he?
He's broken. He acquiesces straight away. Just like
show us your wiener.
Like he starts to jig slightly with the music playing because he feels like that's the next thing that's going to be asked of him anyway. So he's just like,
he dance while he take off his pants. Good.
Yeah, cool.
You now have a naked goblin.
Good.
I'm gonna dress in his clothes because I don't have any armor on. So can I just wear like his cowl and stuff and just pretend I'm a goblin?
Yeah, you can put like some of his clothes on and his like they're pretty much sort of just rags and wrappings, but yeah, they'll fit you, no worries. But you do smell even worse than usual.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna take some of the mud. I'm gonna scratch away some of the grass at on the floor and get some mud and just kind of like cover my face because I've got grey skin, so I kind of want to make it a bit more green if I can. So brown is closer to green than grey.
Yeah,
so
fair.
Try and cover my whole body, not just my face, people.
Yeah, we don't want to like.
It's 2020.
Yeah,
it's my whole body.
Fair.
Just quietly, as someone who hasn't been in the game in 20 years, given how crap my intelligence stats are, is there a chance that my guy would be completely bloody confused by this activity and think the goblin was now another person, as in there's now a second goblin?
I mean,
absolutely.
There is
Lawson's game.
There is a
Lawson, take it away.
Chance of it. There is a solid chance of it.
What?
Let me just, yeah.
I would. I'm just gonna sort of like stand there, just completely perplexed, like just by what is going on. Just watching.
So, roll me an investigation check.
Who?
Okay.
Me.
Yep.
And what? Out of interest, what?
Oh no, Mikey's gone. Mikey's dropped.
Mikey! No.
What tech issues is he having this time?
I've only just noticed that his name's Bleach Drinker, so that's
I know, it's amazing.
What dice would you like me to roll?
So that'll be a D20, and then you add your investigation modifier to it.
Oh, John, if you
plus or a minus.
If you go over to this dice tray, any of the red dice trays here, you can click on. You see with my red hand? Yeah, you can click on one of these dice, and it will just appear.
Oh, beauty! And
then it will roll itself, and then you can just go, huh? Oh, so I just rolled a 20, for example.
Well, that was...
I've clicked on it. Anything?
Click on the actual thing over here. Come over here. Come with me.
Okay.
Yeah, click on
living up the intelligence stat.
clicking on the red one there.
That one here.
Yeah.
Great. Click roller strip.
There we go.
Yeah.
And then we go,
Hey!
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 The dice are rigged. It's 2 20s in a row.
Yeah, so the high note, like after a little bit of sort of like pondering and then like existential crisis, kind of looks and goes, so you understand that the naked goblin
There he is.
is the goblin that was there before but is now naked, and then the gnome that you were nearly crushing the skull of before is now dressed like a goblin but is still not a goblin. Like, you kind of remind yourself a few times about it, but like you've pretty much just about got the idea.
I'm going to see him because I'm imagining that like it's like Jack from the end of The Shining, you know, when he's like frozen, he's doing that face of like watching him try to calculate this. I'll just be like, mate, don't worry about it. It's fine. And I'll pat him on the back and give him a silver coin.
Coin.
Yeah.
I stop thinking now. I have the money. Good.
Also, Claire, just so you know, this is a tabletop simulator, and we're using the assets from Dungeon in a Box and custom character tokens made by Jenko and Lawson. So yeah, right. So this is all go. So I'm going to say to the group, should we split into 2 groups? One going from the front, and then another party going from the side when the distraction is caused, or making a distraction themselves to help out the friends. What do you think?
I think we should. Yes, I will take. I don't know. I'll go with whoever and pretend that I've caught someone and I'm bringing back to the camp.
Yeah. And
the naked goblin can do the same.
Nice.
But we both brought them back for different reasons.
Cool. So, So I'll say to the high note. I'll just say like, if you go with those 2, I'll go use my very stealthy 7-foot tall frame to sneak into the side of this encampment and beat the crap out of everything.
Ooh. I count the money I've been given and agree that all of it sounds like a fine plan to me. In my pocket. This is more than I've been paid doing cover songs in some time. Very pleased.
Fantastic. Okay, right. So is this the map that we're using, Lawson?
Yes, I will just get it set up with the little terrain pieces and what have you.
Interesting. Rocks. It's the best thing, isn't it? Because you just see that like the world come alive. Here's a tree.
I was just excited for the sudden deepness of your voice, to be fair. I was very happy with that.
Yes, Jenko, all the best stuff does happen when you split the party. Nothing's ever gone wrong when the party gets split, says the transient one.
No, it's entirely true. It's entirely true. No one's girlfriend gets cheated on when they leave the party. That's never happened.
That's oddly specific.
Is it? Is it, Jules? Is it oddly specific? I mean, that was a weird thing to suddenly say out of nowhere.
Mate, do you remember how energetic our first meeting was when we met at EGX? Because it was off of the high of you doing the darkroom to like nearly 300 people, 400 people.
Yeah, and the live stream at the same time. Yeah,
and the live stream.
I was jumping around. I was in a very crazy mood. I mean, I remember very bloody jittery, very jittery. Lots of fun indeed. I don't remember most of that day and have no desire to do so. The show was good.
Oh, unbelievable! Like you, I think that because the thing is, I'd caught some of your stuff before, but Osley, who is one of our editors for What Culture, he is a huge fan, and like eventually his dream is to like meet you. He's like wears his Darkroom t-shirt into work all the time. But he was like saying, "You've got to go see it." We're like, "Okay, yeah, we'll definitely check it out." And it was the bit that got me was. Immediately you came out and said there's something wrong with the technology. That's brilliant. But you made an issue work into a comedy angle. And I love it when people can just go, they don't get defeated when something doesn't go exactly their way.
Well, thank you. The trick is I don't have a plan and I have no sense of what makes the show good. Thank you very much. It's like when we do the streams, I've got people going, John, everything's fucked. Everything's janky. And they're like, what do you mean? I was on camera. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't on camera whole time. I'm a moron. Thank you for the compliment. You were also great because I was delighted to see you in the audience.
It scared the shit out of me. I hate public speaking and I hate doing anything like that. And it was just like, I know you. And I'm like, fuck.
But you were so charismatic.
Do you have to?
Yeah.
But also, to be fair, what was really nice is it was you and a bunch of other What Culture presenters sitting in a row. And it looked like the bloody header at the top of your YouTube channel. So I was really going, because I was sort of like, Ash, Jules, my favorite one in the box.
The all-time best bit of the show was that you gave somebody, 15 empty Xbox 360 boxes for FIFA 15 as a prize. I thought that was just so good.
Oh, that's my favorite thing to do. We call that the FIFA bomb. It's just a lovely thing to do. If you get a tiny child, okay, who is younger than the console, and then you get like 30 copies, and then drop that on the kid.
They're just like, what?
It's a great way to end a show. I mean, the kids tend to run, which is good, and then everyone gets to hear the things clatter on the ground. It's so fun. I'm glad you liked it.
Oh, it was good. Very good time. By the way, Claire, just so that you understand what's going on here. So tabletop on Steam, and then what we're using to actually play it is the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition basic table layout, as you can see here. It lets you join in, and it has all of your character sheets that you can fill in for the game, but it doesn't come with any assets. You've got to add them in yourself. What we've done, or what Lawson has done, I should say, is taken the Dungeon in a Box virtual assets that you get for subscribing to the plan, and imported them into this workshop, and we can now join and see everything that he's made. How long did it take you, Lawson, to put all of this stuff together?
Well, as you saw today, it took me a little while to learn how to make them, but I got the custom tokens for your characters done very quickly. So once you learn how to get the assets made, it's very simple. You can probably get it all sort of done and learned in about an afternoon.
Fair enough. So there you go. That's how you can set up and get your own fantasy stories going. Anyway, right.
Yeah.
It looks like
we don't even have to smell Jules.
Exactly. I reek. So we're all set up, it looks like.
Yes. Yep. All set up. Oh, hang on. There's just one other thing. I think.
This is going to be one of those things. No, it's going to be one of those things that Lawson's there, just like, oh, just one more thing, and he's going to pull out like a fucking massive dragon or like a.
Oh,
forgot this dragon.
Yeah.
Is this bloody Columbo and dragons? Is it?
Yeah, just one more thing.
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, thank God. I was worried that was going to be a reference that didn't work. Oh, I'm glad.
If I didn't get it from actually watching the entirety of the Columbo series when I was very, very ill with food poisoning once, I also managed to. It was because I couldn't turn it off. I genuinely was so sick, and I just needed something that I just had Columbo on. But I don't have bad memories of it.
That's what you should have picked.
Bergerac. Yeah, no, it was. What's that other really?
Diagnosis murder.
Haggard.
No, there's Haggard. There was one terrible one, which is called Father Tom. Is that what it's called?
Oh yes.
Do you know the one I'm talking about? Where it's
yeah.
The dad Weasley from Harry Potter plays a vicar who goes around solving crimes. Father Brown. That was it.
That's the one.
Absolute bollocks.
Oh, it's the most English shit I've ever heard.
Oh yeah.
No. Oh, hello, vicar. Oh no, someone's got knocked over me radishes.
Exactly that.
Hey, that's where I come from. That's a genuine crime.
I know.
Right, let's crack on. Okay, so what we got, Lawson?
So the plan. So just to refresh everything. So your plan was that Boulder and the Naked Goblin were going to pretend to bring this guy High Note in as prisoner while you snuck around the back. Is that right?
Indeedy do. There I am over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pretend I'm a goblin, aren't I?
You are. Yes, you are.
Do you speak Goblin?
Let me check.
Because this could be so funny. They just speak in a foreign language, and you're like, eh? Like the ending of what's that? Oh, that amazing music video by Necrogoblicon, where at the end of it he like rips the person's chest apart and then just shrugs at the camera like, eh?
Yeah, no one survives. He's
yes,
like,
so good. That's the type of music that would be, I reckon, right up your street, John.
No,
Yes.
I can't speak Goblin.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic.
But I can speak Undercommon, so I could just be there, like, pretending to be a Goblin, but then just be like...
Oh. Okay.
Well, I mean, allegedly my guy's charming and persuasive, so I'm sure I can help in some way here. I'm also green.
And you're also an orc, so don't orc and goblin the languages part? Or is that...
He's a really big Goblin. He's just drank his milk. He was breastfed since he was 20.
Yes, I started at 20. Mum said, no, stop it. Stop it.
You're too old.
You can speak and you can vote. That's the sign you can't do this anymore.
Not the teeth. Not the teeth. It's the voting.
You're meant to be on the government's tit now, you little fool. Yes.
Oh, God. Right, okay.
Juicy.
No, I appreciate what that noise was, but I'm just going to pretend it was goblin laughter.
Yeah.
Or goblin down me mum's titties.
Hey!
Hey.
Fun to participate.
There you go. There's another little token for your naked goblin.
Nice. I'm gonna color tint him so that we know he's friendly.
He's bigger than me.
Oh.
Okay, right. So he's a friendly goblin, so he's green.
He's the friendly goblin. Okay, so yeah, so you're led up to the campsite. Your prisoner goblin has shown Jules the secret area around the back that he mentioned in the last session, that where they bury any of the bad treasure, the stuff that Zik wants nowhere near him.
This is where they bury the bad bitches.
So yeah, that's where they're burying the wrong stuff there. So it's just a little clearing, just a little away from the actual encampment itself.
Cool.
And that's where you find yourself. It's sort of like you can tell that it gets unearthed a lot.
Okay.
Like it gets buried, reburied, dug up, reburied. Like they're always adding to it. So they've not dug deep enough. So there's quite a noticeable like mound.
Nice.
Of where you are.
Okay, so what I'll do then is I'll make a mental note of where this is in relation to the camp, just in case, because I don't think I've got enough time to look through it now when there's smashing heads to be done. What can I see from my position in terms of the encampment?
So you can see sort of just like this sort of area around the back here. You can see some sort of like tall rock croppings. There's one sort of unassuming goblin sat upon a rock who's just sort of not really doing much, just kind of twiddling his thumbs. And you can just sort of make out another pile of treasure with a goblin sat on it.
Okay.
He looks a bit more just because he seems to be wearing a little bit more ostentatious items. He does seem like he might be the one in charge. He's got a very savage, feral look on his face. And he's got like a leather collar with a jewel studded in it around his neck.
Nice. Okay, I think I know my plan of action, but I'll wait until we're ready to spring the trap. Can I, in the meantime, as stealthily as I can, move from my position up so that I'm relatively close but still out of sight to this goblin at the back here?
If you want to roll me a stealth check?
I will. What do I add to it? Is it Dex or?
It'll be your stealth skill.
Flip. Right. Okay. Let me just see if I actually have that.
Oh, fudge.
I have +2 to stealth, which isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be for a 7 foot tall. Here we go. No one. Okay, 2. Cool. Sick.
Oh my god.
Brill. Nice.
No one.
So, all in all, what was your stealth score there?
4.
And that's a bad miss.
It is indeed. That is indeed a bad miss.
While you try your best to sort of stealthily make your way through sort of the brambles and the bushes that are going there, it's only been like 3 foot, 4 foot high goblins that have been traveling through this area.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to sort of duck under branches, it's just not working. You've made a heck of a lot of noise.
Damn it.
Through.
Accompanied by the entertainer played out of an ice cream van.
Yeah, I know. I heard that.
Yep.
Okay.
And it instantly draws the attention of the goblin that's closest to you.
Fuck.
Sort of whips around. He looks through and something.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Can we see this from where we are? Can we
Yeah, so while you guys are sort of walking up and you've got, your best laid plans in your mind that, you're going to disguise your way through and charm some goblins and all things like that, they started looking at you as you approached up, like ready and wary, but the goblin at the back has started shrieking an absolute storm up, and they're a bit and they're distracted. So if you want to do anything, now's the time to do it.
Yeah, I'm going to quickly just uppercut the orc in the nuts from behind.
The
Get him
orc?
to roar. Yeah. Get him to make a noise. They turn around, see that happening, and be like, oh, it's just an orc.
so
You pay coin? You pay coin? All right, take your nuts. Put down own throat.
I'll pay you some coin, bro. Okay, I'm sorry for doing that. Okay, so just give us a bit of a whine.
Grithor hit high note. Hit well. They look. You
know what?
Hit me in nuts again. Bang.
All right, give me a performance check, like just to see how tantalizing this high note was.
Oh my god! So what is this?
How do I do that? How do I do a performance check?
Similar, same way that you did your investigation check. So have a look on your sheet to see what your bonus to performance is, and then roll the d20 and add that.
Do you see the lengths I'll go to keep you safe, Jules?
I appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, you didn't punch yourself in the nuts, did you? What a sacrifice you've made, mate. What a sacrifice. All right, hang on. So, sorry, where do I click roller strip?
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
That one there, the D20?
Yep.
That's a D10.
Okay.
A D12, sorry.
What about this one? What about this one?
That's the one. That's the one.
This one here?
Yep. And so you add to 6. What's the thing that you've got?
4.
Oh, 10.
10. Yep. That is a power chord you've hit, and the goblins instantly sort of like swing back around to look, get a closer look at this high note that you've.
As they turn around, I'm going to absolutely just charge at one of them.
Combat begins.
Because then, if they see that happening, they'll come see the things, and then Jules can get a from behind. You know what I mean? Me and the big guy, we can solve this.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go for I guess I'll go for an athletics check.
Right. I mean, like you just want to go up and smash one, don't you?
Oh, mate, I'm like, I would run through him if I could.
Right. Okay. I mean, in all the confusion, I'll give you like a surprise round, so you can like just pop your character in front of which one that you want to murder, and then just get an attack off.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice. Is it just Mikey that gets a free action in this sense?
High note, if you want to get an attack off, or
yeah, I would. I think I would like very much to use one of my little spells that I have.
Ooh.
So help me. Let's have the. You know what? Let's just have the one that casts off the very beautiful looking sparks, but doesn't actually hurt anybody. So they're looking at us. I'm going to throw.
Jubilee from X-Men.
Yeah, exactly right. But now much bigger and greener. I'll tell you what, puberty was a bitch. Yeah. I'm gonna cast off a whole bunch of sparks and then beat the mortal shit out of whoever he's not attacking.
Nice.
I like this plan.
Brilliant. Okay, so I'll just stick you there so you cast your sparks to really dazzle the enemy. And okay, so Mikey, do you want to roll your attack?
Yeah, god diggity damn right I do.
Here we go. Big numbers, Mikey.
All right, where am I going?
I'm trying to keep up with him. Where is he going? Which dice tray is he going in?
Think that's where I am. This one.
Oh, yep.
Ooh.
Oh.
18.
18. Oh yeah, that's a hit.
That's a big hit.
Champione. So 2d6 plus 4.
That is such a huge amount of damage. Or not. Snake eyes!
Still 6 damage though.
6 damage.
I hate rolling snake eyes. Weighted dice.
Yeah. But it is enough to kill that goblin outright.
Get in.
Bleh.
Just enough there. He's. Oh, yeah, good. You've got the tint on that.
I'm trying to.
Business.
Hold on.
Yeah.
This is what we did last time. Yeah.
We all know. And high note, if you want to. That's brain matter.
Yeah, just completely cleaved in twain.
I roll 4. What do you need? You need me?
What's its your weapon?
Yeah, what attack are you going with?
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, the attack I was going with, whatever the name for the magic thing.
Mm.
I'm having a look at my sheet, and I'm not quite seeing whatever the one we called sparkly bullshit.
Prestidigitation, I believe.
Yes, that sounds right. So yeah, I've rolled for prestidigitation.
Ooh.
Which came out as 4.
I mean, to be fair though, you could jingle keys at goblins and they'll.
What bonuses does prestige roll off of?
Let's see. Hang on. Sorry, I'm not finding it here. Oh, for fuck's sake! And now the sheet has crashed. That's how you know it's good, when your entire character crashes.
Nice.
Right. Let's see. I've got my half orc racial traits. Spellcasting.
With prestidigitation, it just works.
Oh,
Sweet.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to cast anything like that. You just go because it doesn't do any damage. It's purely just
Oh, right. Okay.
In that
Everything.
case, like a goddamn middle-aged Jack Black wannabe rocker, I have an unexpected show of pyro behind me to take your mind off how mediocre the music is. Good. Pew, pew, pew. And then I need to roll for violence, don't I?
Yes. So if you choose whatever weapon or spell or something like that you want to.
Oh, let's use you know what? Why don't we? Can I use me? Can I? I've got a light hammer. I'm going to take my bloody hammer out. There we go. I've got me hammer. And what do I roll a d20? Do I?
Yep, roll a d20, and I've got a copy of your character sheet here. So and then you add 5 to that.
Beauty. All right. Well, I've just rolled 20.
Oh, wait, he gets triple damage because he's an orc as well, so he gets savage attack.
Amazing.
Pew, 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 pew. I tear out your lungs, then beat them down into smaller origami lungs, then rip the origami apart, then put them back together. You are now a swan, a dead swan. I eat your swan lungs.
I hope he says that all while he's attacking.
No thoughts stay in head for Grithor. Yes.
So Grithor, if you roll 3d4, and then add 3 to that.
Yeah, if you that button we were, if you press it 3 times, it will roll 3 dice.
Okay. Did I rolled a d3.
Yeah.
That wasn't what we wanted.
No.
That's a d6. Yeah, that.
Yep. So you want to just press it 3 times, and it should roll 3. Then it should stack into 3. There we go. Ooh, 8.
8 plus 3. Jesus.
11.
Would you like to describe exactly how you've murdered this goblin?
I tell you again in song. The strings on my lyre are made from the strings that used to be your intestines. That is fun for me. I have ripped them out of your body. I have put them on my instrument, and that's what I meant to do. I have done that, and there is not a lot of me, and there is nothing left of you.
Yes.
Now it is my goblin instrument. My goblin instrument.
Brilliant.
I'm just gonna, Jules. I don't know if you'll be able to see me, but I'm just gonna give you a big thumbs up from over here.
So I love the fact that the inequality of successfulness on different ends of the board is quite dramatic. You've got you guys that have just absolutely obliterated the 2 guards in fantastic style, and then there's me who just stumbled over a fucking rock. Fantastic. Yeah,
Jules, John, you're in.
Right. Is it my turn, Lawson?
Yes. So you've got a goblin that is pretty much like just 10 feet away from you, shrieking.
Okay, cool.
He's got a little bongo.
I know. So I'm obviously I'm enraged. Because the whole point,
drummer boy.
I figured out what my character is now. My character is meant to be all about Zen and walking the path of peace and finding, like, in a bit. The whole reason why he's been kicked out of his tribe is because he just couldn't find it whatsoever. He is angry 24/7. So I'm going to, as per usual, get very annoyed with myself that I've made a mistake, walk towards this goblin, grab him, and headbutt him as hard as I can, hoping to smash his skull like a grape.
I like it.
If I can.
Roll for it.
Like
Fair.
tongue under a hammer.
Right, okay, so this is... And can I make a bonus unarmed attack as well because of my skills if this one absolutely whiffs, which it might?
Yes, I'm going to say this attack will have disadvantage because he spotted you.
Fair. Okay, what does that mean in terms of...
Roll
So,
2, pick the lowest.
I'll roll to... Okay, so I add +3 to this because it's strength this is going off of, isn't it?
Yeah, so you roll 2d20 and then the lowest one of the two.
Okay,
Come on, Jules.
here
Don't
we
let
go.
us down.
Oh, fantastic. So,
Okay, so 4 plus 4.
bad.
Equals
Yeah,
miss.
so that is not enough to hurt him. You sort of like, as you're clambering through, you kind of just ineffectually like swiping at him as you're going, I'll show you, stealth.
Come on, I've got to get it. Can I do my other attack now, please?
Does it say that you can do the bonus attack if the first one fails?
Let me just double check. It says unarmed strike. It just says when you use the attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon in your turn, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action. Doesn't say with fail or success.
Yep, okay. Yep.
Thank Christ. Is it the same again? Disadvantage?
Not with this one, no.
No?
Okay, here we go.
No, because you kind of recovered yourself and
Okay, so that's 15.
15. Okay, like you've grabbed him, but you haven't quite managed to like clock him yet. You've kind of stumbled through, swept wildly.
Oh, sorry.
and then
Actually, it's
just
17.
whacked on
17 because I've got +5 to him. Then. Sorry.
17.
Yes.
All right, yeah, no, that'll be a hit then. So roll your damage for that.
Okay, 1d4 +3 bludgeoning. Ooh. It's 5.
5. Okay. Yeah. So you have even through your stumbling, you have managed to sort of like knock a few bells out of him, but he's still standing. He's still shrieking, but now he's shrieking also in pain and alarm.
Amazing.
With added gurgling.
With a little bit of gurgling thrown in. Okay, so yeah, we'll take that as your sort of like surprise round of
Sure.
stealth insertion, and I want you guys to all roll initiative for me.
Roll it.
Okay, this is another d20, John.
Okie dokie. Thank you.
So you got 13.
13.
I got 6.
I got 6 as well.
Have you added your things on yet?
Oh, what is it for?
There'll be Dex modifier, but you might.
In that case, I've got 8.
But have you not got any because your initiative can go up if you take advanced initiative or whatever it's called?
I do not.
Then it'll just be the Dex modifier.
Yeah. So that
Alright.
is, yeah, so 8.
Some lovely bloody combat for everyone.
And what did you roll again, John?
13.
Nice. Did you have any dex pluses?
Nope. Or neither pluses nor minuses.
Nice.
The thing that's going to be amazing now, though, Lawson, in this universe, all orcs have to be Australian.
Well, why not? It worked for Borderlands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every character.
Space. The moon.
Yeah.
It's populated by Australians. It's fine.
Did I get bloody cast? No. Anyway.
Should you have?
Did you
Yes.
audition though?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, Jules, what was yours?
Mine was 8, I believe.
8. Okay, and Mikey
6. It's a strong number.
and John
13.
13 and right.
So just to get people's names right, it's Gathor,
Grithor.
Gruthor.
and
The High Note.
and Tor.
Yeah, Tor.
Tor.
Gruthor.
Snore.
Snore and bollocks.
Snore and bollocks.
The brown note.
Yes.
The brown note.
Snore the brown note.
Oh, dear me. I love the fact that we've ignored that there's a massive ogre, by the way, like just over here, it seems.
That's fine. I'll punch his nuts too.
Do it.
Okay, so it is Grithor first.
Nice.
Blood orgy.
Yes. Ah, that's the name of one of his various songs. Right. So, just while we're here, who are we fighting? Who have we got to fight?
The
goblin on the treasure pile. There's a large ungle ogre over there, and then there's a bloodied goblin that's locked in mortal combat with Jules.
Well, let's see. Of the people that Grithor's met today, Jules has not yet punched me in the balls, but has given me money. And so, with all the loyalty of someone who fully expects payment, Grithor runs, grabs the goblin by the throat, and hurls the goblin as far as he can in the direction of your ungle ogre.
Okay. Brilliant.
Possibly, if far enough, if it can strike it between the eyes, we'll be very pleased.
Wait, so your character here is going to try and run up to there?
No. Grab the
friendly the
goblin.
friendly goblin.
Yep.
Fantastic.
So, what's your movement speed?
Movement speed. Let's find out. My movement speed. Where's that?
30, I think.
It will be if you on the first page.
It's 30. It's 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay, so that means you can move 6 squares, and then if you give me a strength check to hook the goblin as you drag him along with you.
Amazing.
Strength is 19.
You have to roll the d20 and then add.
Okay. No trouble. Let me go and do that.
Ooh.
10 plus 16 plus 3, so 29.
So it's just the modifier that we're adding on there. So
Yeah.
I know.
If only.
I was happy with my basic addition skills.
We'll house rule it for you later on.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons, basic edition. That's all I want.
You just roll the dice and you go, yeah. It's like depending on how you're feeling on the number, you go, yay or nay.
They should just boil it down to just like flip a coin. Just like it's a 50-50 done.
That's the system that we do on my Twitch channel. Yeah,
oh, is
sometimes.
it?
Yeah. When I do my made up RPG show, it is just me going, yes, no, done. It's great.
Okay, so you chuck him and you just about manage to, just with the momentum behind you running as well to get that power behind, bowling a goblin straight at an ogre in an act that will likely go down in history. You just hoy a goblin at an ogre.
Crowd surf.
And I mean, does a goblin count as an improvised weapon, or?
I mean, I guess it would.
I mean, how much does it weigh?
I mean, it's a goblin.
I would say the same as a club.
Yeah, I would say it would be about. Tell you what, roll 1d6 plus your strength modifier, so 1d6 plus 3, and that'll be the damage a goblin can do to an ogre.
Nice. Here we go. Nice.
7 damage. How much health does this damn ogre have? Sorry, I've got like about 6 different books around me at any one time.
I love that. So you basically just like absolutely lawn darted this goblin who has been quite helpful to us and just like splatting into this big bellied bunny ogre.
This has also killed the goblin.
Amazing.
Like this goblin is dead. Like if he's dealing that kind of damage to an ogre, he's not coming off well. Like when Rey Mysterio got lawn darted into the side of the trailer.
Oh God!
You have rolled for damage. You rolled 619. Booyaka, booyaka.
The transient one says a goblin is absolutely an improvised weapon.
You're goddamn diddly right.
You're goddamn right.
So throughout this whole thing, the Ungle Ogre hasn't really been much of like he hasn't really reacted to anything. He's kind of just been sat next to that caravan that's been there, and just sort of like chewing on a large horse leg. And then suddenly he gets like blindsided by the mulchy cadaver of a goblin in high speed. It's like sort of he's not angry, but he is slightly miffed that someone's like interrupted mealtime.
Now, this is the thing. This is exactly how the shock attack gun works in Warhammer 40k. It literally fires goblins or snotlings at high velocities. So this is just the D&D version of it.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's a franchise crossover.
Yeah.
Yay.
So the ogre starts kind of like getting to his feet, and he's just like looking around. For some reason, is now deciding to listen to things that are happening, and there's no shrieking and bone crunching. As the goblin a few feet away from is jumped down from the treasure pile and is shrieking at the ogre and anyone that will listen. It's just like, intruders, get them, kill them, rip them apart.
Nice.
That's the way I like to have my interactions.
Yeah, and so Zik, the goblin chieftain, is now taking his turn.
That's a name for chomps.
So he is going to dash over towards.
Here we go.
Orc.
Oh, he's coming for you. Gurthur. Oh God, he's right up there.
Yeah, he's really springing into combat. It's a very unusual thing. Like having sort of like in your general adventuring days prior to this, you all know that goblins tend to be quite a cowardly lot. So it's unusual and slightly unnerving to see a goblin so ready just to rush fearlessly into combat.
Oh God.
So he comes sprinting in.
It's hard getting fights in the flyweight division.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna go nipping it. He's gonna go nipping at your legs, mate.
Yeah, so he's holding he's just got sort of like quite a fashioned club in his hand, and he's just gonna go try and take out High Note's knees. Mainly due to size difference than actual aiming.
Fair.
So he rolls a 9 to hit. So if you check that against your armor class.
Mm-hmm. Armor class. Right.
Top page.
Top page, thank you. I seem to remember when we were doing this, I may have said, armor.
What's that for?
Yeah. Would that be under defenses? Oh, no, I've got light armor. I've got light armor as well.
So if you see next to your max HP on the left hand, just to the left of it, it should have armor class.
Max HP. Yeah, sorry, armor, light armor. Sorry, I'm very confused. I'm on the top page.
So just under your at the very, very top, it'll say like obviously your class and level, race and stuff like that. Just down from that, in the first box, it'll have initiative on the
11,
left. And
11.
Yep, cool.
Thank you. It's
Sorry?
11.
11. Okay, so he goes to swing at your knees, but you kind of just sort of like shin check it out the way, just like not a chance.
Nice.
Block it out the way there. And now we've got Jules.
Okay, time to hopefully not mess this up. So after seeing this goblin whiz past and smack into the big fat belly of the Ungle Ogre, I'm just gonna basically just go like, nice. And inspired by this, I'm going to look down at the goblin, smile, and then throw him also at the Ungle Ogre if I can.
So you want to try a similar thing, like a running barrel chuck?
Yes, if that's possible. I mean, if I need to knock out the goblin to make it easier, then I will try and attack him first.
Well, I'd say that you'll need to do a strength check, like a couple more checks, because he's not quite on death's door, and he is also trying to fight you.
You know what, then? In that case, then, it can wait for the encore, so I will just finish the job, just go nice, and then just, again, start smashing this goblin's face in, because I stand a better chance of hitting it. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so first attack is... Here we go. Come on, be brutal. 8 plus 5. That did.
12. Sorry, 13. No, that doesn't quite manage to hit him. So if you want to go for your bonus attack.
Shush up. Come on. 13 plus 5. Okay, so that's 18.
Okay, yeah, you've hit him there, so roll your damage.
Okay, d4 plus 3 bludgeoning. That is 5 damage.
5 damage. Yeah, so you have killed little drummer boy.
Yeah, good. Take that.
Little drummer boy.
Oh, Jesus isn't going to get the gift of music this year.
Yeah.
Not this year, maybe next year. We'll see.
Can I describe how I kill him?
Oh, of course.
So I want, like, obviously after just going nice, I'm going to like mount him from Game of Thrones him and just do the fingers in the eye sockets until it's like like that. Just completely.
Lovely.
Just annihilate his skull.
Yeah.
Have you ever squeezed a tangerine?
Yeah, like that. But you like.
It was the size
Of a
tangerine.
As Captain Redbeard said, serenely smash his face off.
Yeah.
Well, that would have been the point where little drummer boy was going to get an attack back, but he's in the land of wind and ghosts right now.
He is
we'll
indeed.
move swiftly on to Mikey.
All
It's
right.
Mikey's time.
So, because I'm coated freshly in blood, I'm gonna let out some sort of like guttural roar and just be like, but it's from a gnome, so instead of being like, powerful, it's more like and
Victory
I'm going,
screech.
and I'm basically going to sprint over to this one, kind of drop in, be like, hello there, and then just go for the biggest swing and go for the, I want 2 pieces of a goblin. So here goes. So I'm going to roll one of these. +6, baby.
Ooh.
Oh, 11. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Okay, so you just you just managed to hit him because he although he is ornately dressed, he's not as well armored as the other goblins.
Oh.
So I'm going to pop in my damage here. 2d6 +6.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Oh, it's 11.
It's 11.
It's 11.
It's 11. That is horrible. Yeah, that's
Juicy.
What type of damage is that?
That is slashing.
Slashing damage. Okay, so yeah, you go and you slash him like sort of across sort of like the back of the shoulder, right down to the base of his spine.
Oh.
It is a horrible cross section cut that you've just put into this goblin. He shrieks in pain, and you can just make out like the white of bone underneath the flesh and fat that you've cut through.
That's what I like. Bit of flagellation for the boys.
But only
Grim.
for a moment.
What?
As your blade goes straight through and makes that beautiful fillet cut, it instantly starts to heal up.
Ooh.
This guy's healing. I don't know what's going on, but that pork should not be like that.
Ooh, that's cool.
What the ding dong daddy's going on?
Yeah. It's not a good time. Not a good time. And right, so that is everybody's gone. I got a special magic dice roll to make.
Oh, special magic. Oh no.
Oh, special magic dice roll. Okay,
I don't wanna.
so you guys have been in the thick of combat, and you guys have been making a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Bit of a mess.
And a bit of a lot of noise, a bit of a mess, a lot of sort of smashing, bashing, and crashing. You've drawn some attention to yourselves.
Oh,
remember,
crap.
the Anglebriar Forest is a dangerous place, and you're never quite sure what is lurking in the undergrowth at any one time.
Oh, can I? Can we hear things?
Well, you can hear one thing.
Oh, it's Crumbles.
Who?
Crumbles is an owl bear that we managed to placate by feeding him berries.
Oh, yes.
So bounding from the undergrowth like a very excited labradoodle comes Crumbles.
Yay!
Crumbles, owlbear. His face is a sodden mess of feasted good berries that he's clearly been gorging on, and it looks like it has powered the hell out of him. He's got this lovely sort of magical shimmer to him, but still the hallmarks of Crumbles, the mottled pattern around his main
Crumbs
feathers.
on his chin.
Yeah.
Crumbs on his chin, but there's still a lot of jam around his beak.
Oh
Been
my
hanging out with
god.
gnomes.
Yep.
Yeah, I love this guy.
He's come bounding out of the undergrowth to see what's going on. Like, he looks very inquisitive and spies Boulder straight away.
Yeah.
Gives him a sort of like a very knowing you.
I'm just gonna give him the wink.
Give him the wink.
You know which wink I'm on about. Not a jar in sight, mate. There we go.
Give him the wink. Okay, brilliant. So we'll go. So we're back in for another round of combat. And
Crumbles have to roll initiative.
Crumbles has rolled his initiative.
Get in.
Crumbles knows his place. Do not worry. And so we're back at the top of the initiative deck, which means high note.
You want me to roll something?
It's your turn to act. So whatever you want to do, whether that's attack, run away, play a sweet loot solo, all up to you.
I've just seen the man who kicked me get slashed and then heal back up. I think, to be fair, given that I've been kicked but it didn't do anything, I would very much like to laugh. I would like to do the hideous laughter.
Oh,
Uh,
And having laughed at, I mean, is it just one thing I can do, or just let me know?
So, as a sort of a breakdown, you can like move, do an action, and have like a bonus action, like a free action or something like that. So, free actions are things like quickly picking something up or shouting something to another player or a character. Your action,
Tossing a coin to your bard.
yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, I know exactly what I would like to do. I will not do the hideous laughter. Instead, what I would like to do is take out my bagpipes, which I have, and jam them straight into this man's asshole, is what I would like. And frantically see if I can explode the man.
oh my god. Lawson's just like furiously thinking, like, how the fuck do I make this into a skill check?
I'm just waiting for the noise of thunk.
Just like,
Scotland forever.
This is a deleted theme from Shrek.
This is Shrek After Dark.
yeah, definitely.
Okay, so you want to take out a set of bagpipes, ram them up a goblin's arse, and see if you can inflate him.
Amazing.
High note. High note.
Not highbrow.
Yeah.
The brown
note. No. Brown note. Brown note. Play it on little green man. I am big green man. I laugh at them.
Okay, so I tell you what, give me a straight a strength check to.
Oh, here we go.
First of all, to ram up the bagpipes. Yeah,
Ram the bagpipes in the bad place.
Don't snap the end off.
All right, now
bagpipes.
And is
Okay.
that D20?
Yeah.
D20, yes, indeed.
This is this is without any skill proficiency bonuses.
Yeah.
15.
18.
Oh, 18.
Yeah.
Jesus.
18. So yeah, okay. I'm just gonna straight say yes. You have entered the bagpipes. Now I want you to give me a performance check
To see if you can blow him up.
to see if you can blow him up.
That's awesome. So how do I?
This is going to be a reasonably difficult performance check because he is not a willing participant.
Yeah.
Friend, you have never done crowd work. It doesn't matter if they're willing or not.
This is your big opportunity to roll a 20. You have to now.
So
Please.
D20 is it?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you?
Right.
Okay, here we
Here
go.
we go. This is
Please,
for all the
please, please,
marbles.
please, please. Oh no!
6.
6 plus it. Right. So as you try and sort of, play the bagpipe, I don't even know. I'm trying to find like a poetic or a nice way to say it. After you successfully ram a set of bagpipes up a goblin, you attempt to play it, but he is wriggling and shrieking and squealing so much.
Which means I'm playing the bagpipes effectively.
Yeah.
No. He's impersonating the bagpipes effectively. You can't quite, keep him still and play the bagpipes at the same time. So he sort of wriggles free and shoves himself away and kind of like shifts his weight from one foot to the other as he, kind of like tries to shake off the pain of having a musical instrument rammed up his backside.
Amazing.
But very quickly, he once again does seem quite unfazed at the rectal damage that you caused him.
Because apparently his anus is now healing too.
Yeah, that's got to be
My
happening.
anus is healing. My God, my anus is healing.
Mate, big shout out to, is it David Furch? Is that his name? David Firth, that's it.
Yeah, the Rejected movies.
My anus is bleeding. Anyway, but yeah.
He was right. There was a man trapped inside his guitar. That was very odd.
My spoon is too big. Anyway, right.
Yeah, as he shifts himself away and pushes himself away from High Note, BULDUR, you get an attack of opportunity against him as he's sort of like getting himself out of the way.
As John Gallagher has said in the chat, butt pipes.
Butt pipes.
I'm going to be referring to them as the bad pipes now.
Yes.
I'm just going to go for just a genuine, go for the old bisection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whoa, where is it?
I'm still raging. Oh, fuck off.
Oh.
This is awful.
He is moving around like a greased up pig, trying to dodge a vaccination. So you kind of just like swing wild for him as he tuck the rolls underneath. Now we have. Oh yeah, now it is his turn to act.
Oh no.
So he's going to keep scarpering away up towards the ogre.
Well, he's bloody not.
Oh god.
Scarpers towards the ogre and like just gives it a slap in the chops, like just going, just get there and kill them, kill all of them. And it kind of just sort of rouses the ogre into sort of like I've got to be in mad mode now. drops his horse meat and kind of like starts to psych himself up for it, like mad, anger, rage.
Is this the one that pulled the wagon?
It is. It's the very same.
Oh.
I knew we should have killed it.
Should have at least took the wheels off the wagon.
Right.
So
wheels on the wagon go
now,
nowhere.
Jules.
Hello.
It's you.
Right. Okay. So is the ogre moving or is it just getting ready to move?
The ogre's sort of like gearing himself up.
Okay. Cool. I am going to. I don't think I'll have seen the healing thing, would I, from my distance away?
No.
Then I've got then I've got to proceed and use my logic to assume that this is indeed the leader and that is the goal and nothing else will get in my way. So I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get to him, so I'm going to charge head first and start grappling with him. Just get straight up in there. Hopefully land some stunning blows, or maybe just punch him in the shins a few times to carry on with the Death Trap Dungeon vibe.
Yeah, keep the brand strong.
Exactly.
Okay.
With a bungler's whiz.
So roll your attacks, good sir.
I will indeed.
Do it.
I'll make some mention as I'm charging over because it's one of those things where it's a long way to run without having to say anything. Like if you run, I mean, yes, you could look like one of the agents from The Matrix, which does look cool, but I don't think that my character is like that. So I'm going to yell something like, "This is my one per fist," or something like that, and then that, yeah.
Oh, boo.
Hey, I would prefer
15.
to hear a penny saved is a penny earned.
Yeah, 15.
15. Yeah, that's a hit. So roll your damage.
Okay, this is essential 5 for the first attack.
Okay, what type of damage is that?
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. Okay, right. Yeah, so you start like with your first attack, you pummel the heck out of him there.
Nice.
And now roll your second attack.
Here we go. Second attack is out. Ooh, it's a big miss. It's only a 5.
So
sorry, it's a 7.
You've got the bot, but you haven't got the bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, you pummel him a few times, and he once again he reacts to the pain. You can kind of see the swelling already, but just as soon as it starts raising, it just fades away again, as if you'd never hit him.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so
I like this.
there with like a perception check or anything like that, reveal any more, or is it too you can't do that in battle?
Yeah.
You can, but what are you trying to perceive?
I guess I'm actually instead going for a wisdom thing to see if I know what this could be.
Well, like an arcana check to see if this is some form of magic. Medicine check to see if this is some sort of medicine.
Actually, no. I know exactly what it is. I know what to do for the next one, because you mentioned when you described him that he was dressed in minimal armor, but you said that he had a necklace around that was like all glowy and weird, didn't you?
Right, let's take his head off.
It's a plain leather band, just with a nice jewel studded into it.
Cool. So that's what I'm going for next time in terms of grabbing and ripping it off him. But I guess I won't be able to do that until next activation.
No, unfortunately not. So now it moves on to Crumbles.
Hey,
Yeah.
big boy.
So Crumbles looks in, and he's been instantly sort of put out by the sound of the ogre roaring. He's like, he doesn't like that at all. It is like, I don't know whether the ogre maybe said something, untoward in Owlbear, but either way, Crumbles isn't having this, and instantly starts barreling. Like, you've seen those videos of like grizzly bears running across fields.
Oh God, terrifying.
Yeah, it's like that over a very short distance, and he instantly barrels himself into the ogre. And so we'll see how that goes.
That's a big man.
Oh yeah, that's fine. So he shunts himself straight into the ogre, and they start scrapping in the undergrowth just through there. They're sort of like tying themselves up, and then,
like a turf war.
Yeah, exactly, like a Monster Hunter World turf war. It's beautiful to watch. The ogre's going to try and get a few strikes in back.
Yeah, my boy. That's my boy.
I'm very much enjoying the break dancing that was going on.
I know, yeah, just doing a little spin. I'm celebrating in joy. It's like woo, 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 woo.
Yeah. So the ogre manages to like clunk the Crumbles on the head with his great club, but Crumbles is he's a toughie. Like
Crumbles in the jungle.
Crumbles in the jungle, indeed. Like it's a good hit, but Crumbles has got a thick skull. So
that's the polite way of saying he's stupid, isn't it?
Hey,
he probably is stupid, but
leave him alone. He tries.
Yeah, he does try.
Yeah, right. So they're sort of just like having their own little fight with each other. Meanwhile, Zik the chieftain is just sort of like looks at what's happened. He's just like, there goes his ogre.
Oh no!
His goblin friends are dead, and he's kind of like.
You kind of have to feel a bit sorry for him, don't you?
Yeah, no. And so Mikey, we've got you up next again.
So in my sort of rage that I'm still in, and like the more he's slipping and zip zop zoobada bopping about, I'm gonna get more annoyed and just like, it's just like in almost a way of just being like, how dare you? And pull out this like big booming voice and just be like, make me look like a chump. And then I'm gonna sprint up behind him and just go for the head lopping.
Nice.
Like, yeah, poof. And let's see what happens, huh?
Okay, yeah, roll your attack.
Here we go.
All right.
Come on, Mikey, you can do it.
Come on, Mikey.
Oh,
you beauty.
20.
20. All right, okay. I know cold shots are not a thing, but that is too beautiful to pass up. Because you want that goblin's head, don't you?
I really do.
Really do. Okay. So roll your damage for me, my good friend.
Oh my
Alright.
god. Oh, nice.
16 damage.
16 damage. Right.
That is whoa.
That's pretty high damage right there. Yeah, so what you do is like, you let out that guttural primal scream. You come straight at him. Zik, locks eyes with you as you come in for the hit, and he doesn't even look too phased at the idea that you're going to attack him until he realizes exactly where you're going for as you come in with the upswing and clock him straight in the neck.
Oof.
Just below the collar that he's wearing, and it just goes straight through his scrawny little neck in one clean, fluid motion.
Just because with me charging, can we kind of say that I've kind of like catapulted a bit too far ahead?
What you've just gone?
Like to be like over here, like smash into the pylon.
Full body anime
Yeah,
samurai
yeah.
style.
Yeah.
And then just like kind of spin off, like if you kind of think about if you grabbed a child and span it around by the arms and let go mid-flight. But he's just lifted himself off the floor and gone, woof.
Can you not do one of those like anime pose endings where like you've like skidded to a halt, you've like dragged your blade into the ground to like try and slow you down, and the camera's like looking at you, but your enemy's over your shoulder, and it just goes.
You just see the light go.
Yeah, so, and then
it's a great fight, but we've run out of animation budget. Perfect.
And then you just push your glasses up and go, "This is why I am the true senpai."
Just continue to cover my face and clean the blood out of my eyes, so I'm like the reverse of a raccoon. It's just like grey, but with red everywhere else.
Subs not dubs, bitch.
Yeah, so you lop the goblin's head off, and it drops to the floor along with his body, and the necklace falls off. I wouldn't be putting blood marks down just yet, myself.
Oh no!
Oh.
Too keen, my friend.
Too keen. So drops to the floor. The collar sort of like slides off his neck, and Jules, your TORR notices that there is a very nasty scar on his neck that is very, very clearly a deep bite mark from some kind of animal.
Oh, okay.
And so as you think, you take a moment to pause as the a beheaded goblin is usually a dead goblin.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Until the body starts to twitch and convulse, and the hands like jerk out and start scraping the head back towards itself.
Oh, grim.
Him down.
And its neck starts knitting back into its shoulders.
Ooh.
And he starts to get up, and he's back on his feet again, as if nothing had happened.
Okay. That's no good.
Yep.
Oh, all right. So what I'm right in thinking. So I'm assuming I've just witnessed me be like, "Yeah, heads off, bitch," and I'm like, "Oh, marvelous."
No.
So my only guess, as an adventurer and seeing this kind of thing before, has anyone got any silver?
I mean, silver coins, that's it.
Or do we pin him down and feed him these berries till he explodes?
We could, I don't even know what to do in this situation, apart from, I'm going to try, obviously, I've just witnessed this. His head just, sew it back on. I'm just going to...
character, I am going to have to go to the toilet.
That is okay, we will discuss plan.
Thank
Please
you.
go out of character. That'd be great.
So is it going to go back to the next round of activation, Lawson? Are we still technically in combat?
Yeah, you're still in combat, so it'll be going to John next.
Okay.
Okay. So, are we fairly convinced silver is the way it's at?
I don't know, because I don't know what he's insinuating with that. I don't know if it's... and it'll probably... if we've got to remember that each round of combat takes how long again? 15 seconds?
It's 6 seconds
Yeah.
a round of combat.
I don't think he's going to be able to explain all of what it is unless he can summarize it in one word. We could just try and restrain him, because if he can't get free, it doesn't matter if he's...
That's a good call. I could just throw him to the owlbear and the ogre that are fighting.
What, just get him in the middle and then just let them eat him?
Yeah.
I mean, why not? Why not?
Just bloody yeet him into the bushes.
What other spells have you got?
Let's have a look-see. I've got a fair few.
The transient one said, did anyone imagine the goblin as a kind of Pez dispenser for a moment? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Yep.
So
yep. Yeah, I've got Hideous Laughter, Thunderwave, Charm Person, Fairy Fire.
What's Fairy Fire do again?
Fairy Fire, as I recall, is congratulations, you're on fire.
Is that does that do fire damage, Lawson?
Let's have a look here. Yeah,
makes it fire. Yeah.
So you took Fairy Fire, was that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look.
Yeah, Captain Redbeard says it's Jeeves from Men in Black growing it back, saying like, "God damn, that hurts."
Oh, it's Vince D'Onofrio. Oh man, he's got me blocked on Twitter.
Why?
Sorry.
Oh, he put out a tweet about how he hated someone had farted on a plane he was on, and I claimed that it was me, and then we had a 20-page long conversation.
Amazing.
It was a great day.
So he's a man that does not understand sarcasm, then, or irony, or any of that.
I think he was the guy. He very much wanted to be the winner of that conversation. It was amazing. He didn't have a lot of good chat, shall we say. He had actor chat, not stand-up chat. So there you go.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So Fairy Fire just it sort of like outlines enemies and objects in a sort of a haze of your choosing.
In that case, then, in that short time frame, I'm just going to yell at the high note, just saying, "The necklace! Get the necklace!"
The necklace has already fallen off.
Oh, so he's still. Oh, Sugar Ray Charles. Okay.
Okay.
Smash it.
In that case, what does Thunderwave do?
I think it just like explodes everything out, doesn't it? Like your like a Fusrodar moment.
Yeah, Thunderwave is like the ultimate power chord.
In that case, perfect. In that case, could I running forward drop into a knee slide like a good old rock god, grab the necklace and cast Thunderwave and blow him up, sending him into the bloody owlbear?
Amazing.
I love it. I love everything about it. Yes.
Yeah.
Get that done. You will catch Jules in the Thunderwave, but that's okay by me.
What have I done?
Let's kick ass.
Nice.
Lovely. So, just checking your sheet. So, Jules, you need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Sure thing.
Ooh.
It's 12 plus plus 1, so 13.
13. Okay, so you won't get pushed, but you will take half damage from Thunderwave.
Ugh.
And
Stinky Boominky.
It's Zick here. What's he got?
But Lawson.
That's a bad miss from Zick. So yeah, Zick fails that save. So he's going to take full damage and get thrown back into the owlbear and the ogre as they're fighting.
And I have the jewel.
Yoink.
Free action. So, John, if you can do me a solid here and roll 2d8.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Two. So 9 in total.
So 9 damage. So, Jules, you'll take 4 damage.
Ouch. I am nearly at half health.
And so 9 damage.
Nice. I bet that would have looked amazing as well. Just like, bang, like out of the Dead Rising 2 custom weapons you can make.
Bam, 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 bam. Thunderstruck.
Yeah, so the Thunderwave hits Zick full blast. And it's clearly done actual lasting damage to him. He is not healed from this at all. And so it would then move on to Zik, but he is currently in the midst of the turf war.
Yeah.
Going on with the magically charged owlbear and an ungle ogre that just appears to be happy to be involved.
Amazing.
So the owlbear is as he's getting bounced between the two. Let's see if there's anything.
Jenko says nothing bad better happen to Crumbles.
No.
Oh, Jenko, mate.
Crumbles is the man.
Crumbles is the OG.
Definitely.
Okay, so as because both Crumbles and the ogre have not really paid attention that some kind of like fleshy meat bag is now between them in their scrap. So he's kind of like Zik's kind of just getting bounced between the two of them as they're both trying to tear chunks out of each other. So as Crumbles goes to bite down on the pectoral of the ogre, Zik is in the way.
Oh,
he crunches down on on Zik and manages to do a fair amount of damage to him.
nice.
So now, this magically charged owlbear, on top of having a lot of sort of goodberry jam crusted around his beak, now has a fair amount of fresh goblin blood.
Oh.
And once again, this does not look like this is something that's healing well. It's not healing at the same speed, and you can't quite tell because of the fury that's going on, but it doesn't seem to be healing at all, maybe.
Nice. Okay. Weakening him.
And so, Jules, it's yourself now.
Is does the ungle ogre attack, or is he done his things? They're just tussling.
They're sort of just tussling around.
I mean, there's no way I want to get in between these two. If he's going to get absolutely killed as a a casualty of war style thing, then I'm happy to kind of just stay out of it. I'm going to scoop up the necklace, unless John already said that he was doing that.
I have the necklace. Yes.
Okay. In that case, then I don't know what there is to do other than just wait it out. Because my involvement into this will mean that I either get attacked by them or end up in a worse position, and they are clearly doing higher damage than I am.
The Ungle Ogre was talking a lot about the cart next time. So if we could potentially push the cart over, he might get in a bit of a tiz and start focusing on the cart again. I don't know.
Why would he want to? I mean, the owlbear's got everything sorted at the moment.
But to be fair, even when we were cutting up his crew, he was just pull the wagon. So that's my sort of. That's my guess, but I've had many adventures under my belt. So.
But I'm not going to push over another wagon just because this is the royal cart and we want to keep it in one piece.
Oh, it's royal then. Yeah.
Aye. I assume it is.
Skrilla.
I'm just gonna shrug because I'm just gonna just gonna go Crumbles, and then just walk over to the pile of treasure and just start helping myself because I don't think there's much.
Pick me up.
Yeah, I'll just go over there and just be like, "Are you getting involved in that?" Just gonna walk over here and start searching through because there might be more magic stuff if he's got magic that keeps him alive. I want to make sure that there's any treasure for us.
Through the pile. Just give me a investigation check as you sort of.
Sure.
Pull the gnome out first,
Well, yeah.
Obviously, 19 plus investigation is 20 in total.
Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, so the first thing you do is find your good friend and gnome compadre. And he's like, a treasure so priceless. Going through, so you sort of on the surface, as you quickly rifle around and things, it looks like it's a lot of spoiled, spoiled goods and torn open sacks and things like that. But there is a lot of copper pieces there. It's mainly he's been mainly sitting on a mound of copper pieces with a few gold bits sort of flecked in there for good measure.
Yeah. Okay, so the apparent lack of silver kind of would go back to what Mikey was saying about, and the fact that they bury silver, what as the other goblin has said over into that bit there, that he does not like silver. So does anyone have any silver weapons or anything like that at all?
No.
Yeah, thought so. In that case,
there is one silver item that you can see
Okay.
sticking out at the back.
Yeah.
Like it's been mixed because it looks quite tarnished, but it's silvery. It's a candlestick.
Cool. I'm going to Cluedo the motherfucker, and I'm going to pick this up and arm myself ready for the next activation to charge in and batter him with it.
You Colonel Mustard the fuck out of
Yeah.
that boy.
In the kitchen with the candlestick.
So as my brain has just started like piecing it together, I'm just going candlestick. I'm just going to yell to the other party members, just like candlestick. I mean, hit him with silver.
Just a thumb, mate. Good for you, buddy.
I don't know that one.
Actually, if Mikey's next in the activation, I'm gonna give the candlestick, take his great sword, and just be like, use this, and then just go. He'll understand.
I'm gonna continue to hold on to my greatsword, so it's just like, no.
Yeah. So there we go.
Okay, yeah, it is. Mikey. Well, first it's the ogre. Is Zik sort of like he's been like shrieking as he's getting bounced between the two. He's like, "Not me, idiot!" Like as he, the ogre's kind of like in smash mode at this point, and he's just like thumping whatever he can find that's moving.
A nice jolly game of whack-a-mole.
Amazing.
Yes, of whack-a-goblin,
Whack-a-troll.
Nice.
So
Whack-a-gnome. Oh, whack-a-troll, I suppose.
Yeah. So he Zik like shrieks out to him to stop. So the ogre kind of like stops for a second and things. He's just like, "Get me away from this!" So the ogre like picks up Zik and kind of like just barrels him out away from the owlbear. That's pretty like it's ragged him pretty badly.
Yeah.
He comes there. He sort of comes to a bit of like a dusty and bloody halt around about there. So the ogre goes back in to try and start hoofing Crumbles again. Then it moves on to Mikey. It's your time to shine.
All right. I don't want to get amidst Crumbles and the ogre. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to trot on over to Crumbles and I'm going to see if I can animal handling check and just see if he'll let me get on him.
Wait. So have I given you the candlestick? The one thing
I didn't take it.
Okay, that's fine.
I didn't want it. I was like, no, you're right. So, how are we doing this, Lawson? Because obviously me and Crumbles go back.
Give me an animal handling check.
All right. What am I?
Here we go.
2-6. Animal handling. Oh, I'm proficient.
Nice.
I get -2 wisdom, so
Not so nice.
less than nice. Right, where's my? Okay.
Let's see them dice roll, boy.
Come on, Crumbles, don't let me down. Oh wait, did I click it? No.
Oh. It's thinking about it. There we go. Come on. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
16. Is that just a straight 16
Just
for you?
flat 16, bro.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah. So even in spite of the fact that they are sort of still tussling, you do manage to get onto the back of Crumbles.
Yeah. Get in.
What would you like to do from there?
If possible, play a game of Shank or Be Shanked.
Who are you shanking in this?
The ogre.
Right.
Yeah,
well, I don't know.
because
it's like 4 times the size of you.
Shank.
Shanking distance is Crumbles. I'm like, right. Why have you turned on the owl?
Imagine that. That was like the ultimate heel turn. You literally just go like, "Oh, thanks for letting me back. Thanks for all these adventures."
Cut his beak off and wear it for the rest of the game.
This is worth something to someone.
Okay. So yeah, you want to slap the ogre about with the sharp end.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. So roll your attack, buddy.
That is a 17.
Ooh.
Yep, that's a hit. So roll your damage.
Candlestick.
Ooh. Are you kidding me? That is 10.
Whoa.
And damage. Oh, lovely. Love to see it. Love to see it. So, basic maths. Get there faster. Go.
This is why you need to be John with his basic maths, basic D&D, basic edition.
Yeah,
I
D&D Basic Edition. Yeah.
John, me and you, we'll start working on it after this, and we'll take the world by storm.
It's with a D2. It's literally just a yes and a no.
Yep.
No, it's just a magic 8-ball.
Yeah.
Oh
Looks
god, not one of
unclear.
those.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, brilliant. Yeah, so you've stabbed him right in his meaty peck.
Ooh.
Titty stab.
Yep. The
Nice.
good old classic titty stab. The age-old tale of gnome titty stabbing ogre. From there, we move back into the round, and it is the high note.
Here we go.
Okay, the high note is staring at the little green man. I've blown him up. I've done a lot of things. He's back in front of me once again.
Just can't get enough of this guy.
pointing at the hand that blew him up a second ago, I decide the time has come to use my innate bloody charm, and I'm going to cast the spell. And this is the thing musicians like to do. I'm going to try for charm person.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to say to him, this has been fun. Let me put bagpipe in your ass. Make bagpipe.
Okay,
No
so
king shaming.
Oh my god.
here's-
Allow me.
I mean, full disclosure, like with the description of charm person, it regards you, if it's successful, it regards you as a friendly acquaintance.
Oh,
Now,
I see.
I don't want to shit on your bagpipe parade here, but
well, he will if I do this successfully. But
Oh.
yeah.
but well, even if it is successfully, how many friendly acquaintances are liable to let you put a bagpipe up them?
Have you ever been in a dark room?
Yes, I'm just going to move just slightly
Oh,
closer
God,
to the
not that
camera,
dark room.
and I'm just going to do this one.
Oh,
So,
sly.
yep, well, just a little bit of the old wink. I'm creepy when I wink. Tell you what, then. Well, in that case, if that's not going to work, in that case, I look at the man.
I mean, like,
No,
you might not get away with him, like,
No, in that
consensually putting a bagpipe up him, but you can still certainly charm him to try and do something else.
Nice.
in that case, let's see. And he's feeling quite wounded, is he?
Yes. He is
In that
certainly
case, here we
more-
go. I'm going to, like musicians do, going to rely on facile charm. Musicians and psychopaths. I'm going to rely on facile charm, and I'm just going to say to him, "Hey, maybe just die. Maybe just die. Maybe just die. Maybe just die.
Oh.
So,
Maybe just die."
so this it's a pretty, like, with
Yeah. Maybe just die.
with your charm and your added, like, magical charm.
Mhm.
He's to untint him. He's not he's not dead, but he's always like, maybe just lie down.
Nice.
He's sort of just, he was up on his feet before, looking a bit woozy and bloody, and now he's kind of just like just lying down. Like, he's not going to do anything. Like, either starvation, exposure, or exhaustion will get him eventually. So he's just not moving. He's just lied.
He's just gone
laying down.
prone.
Yeah. He's put himself prone. He's just like, yeah.
Outstanding.
You're gonna die.
What's the point?
That's right.
Outstanding.
Someone
He's
go
so
for the
depressed.
coup de grace.
He's so depressed. He go home to his Nick cave. Now,
Amazing.
It got what it deserved.
Amazing.
He is still charmed in his term. He does get the save at the end of it, so we'll see if he gets to. Oh, sorry, lads.
Did he get back up?
Well, he just nat 20 to save.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
gross. That's gross.
No.
Gross way. He goes, maybe don't die. Maybe you die.
Oh Christ!
Maybe you die.
I mean, he's got a
like
point.
Chanting that back up, he's back up on his feet. Like he's not very steady, but he's still like, oh, maybe you die, maybe you die, maybe you die. And you notice
you die.
He's getting
Yeah.
he's getting more and more bestial, and he's
Oh,
getting
no.
taller, and he's getting hairier.
Oh God! Well, this is the thing because you said he had a big big bite on his shoulder, didn't you?
His sharp features are starting to extend
Oh,
into a
no.
snout. His goblin ears are getting sort of like hairier and more pointed. His teeth are becoming like the canines are becoming more and more pronounced. And in a very short amount of time, the goblin that was shrieking, "Maybe you die," is now something else.
Oh. Because this makes sense if it's what I think it is.
As a folk hero.
Oh crap! We've.
Oh.
He's a big boy.
It is now a werewolf.
Because this makes sense.
Shrieking,
While
"Maybe you die."
Because you said that, like, obviously it would make sense why he was able to control the wolves to do his bidding.
Oh. Yo, he's a bad man.
Right. Okay.
Well, I fucked this.
I fucked this.
Maybe you try. Maybe you try.
Mm.
Maybe you try.
Okay. What? Let's have some fun.
Jules, it's your turn.
Right. Now that I've just gone candlestick and seen this happen, I'm gonna be like, oh crap. I'm just going to flip the candlestick around to the stabby end of it, and I'm going to approach from behind and try and ram this candlestick right into it as hard as I can, wherever, dealer's choice.
Okay.
The booty hole.
Roll those attacks, sir.
Oh, my.
Come, friend.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Come on. +5, so 9 for the first one. Not good.
Oof.
Oh, that's a bad miss.
Come on,
Oh,
second
that's a
one.
bad miss.
Come on, second one. 16 + 5, 21.
Oh, that will do it.
Whew.
Will do it. So give me a damage.
Okay.
The candlestick counts as 1d6.
Noish. Okay, so here we go. D6. It is 3 damage.
Plus your modifier.
Of what would be the modifier? Oh, strength.
Modifier.
It would be +3, so 6 in total.
6 in total. Okay.
Yeah, transient one. That's why I said candlesticks the stabby end with a question mark, because it's like, does it have one? Like,
Well, sir, you have found it.
yes.
If you want to describe the kill.
Oh, yes. Okay.
It's the greatest day.
So after yelling candlestick, and then just I'm gonna saunter down the pile of like coins, slip it underneath my feet, and basically because I'm a big oaf who gets annoyed, in my mind what I wanted to do was go up behind it and stab it so hard that it would do that classic like chest burster thing. But what I've done is I've actually gone down the money pile and slipped a little bit and just gone bang right into this into the small of the Lycan's back. And he just howls in pain. He falls over onto it, impaling himself. And I just go, yeah, that's what was meant to happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'll do the Chris Jericho cocky pin on its face and just go,
Maybe you die.
yeah, maybe you die.
Brilliant.
I'll, maybe even with a pun of candlestick this, but obviously I've stumbled, so it's like candle.
Oh,
Candelabra.
Yeah, there we go. Oh. So yeah, he's dead.
So he is dead, and he reverts back to his goblin self.
Take that, you
with a
little shit.
candlestick rammed up his midsection.
Yeah.
So he is out of there.
We still got a Noga, gentlemen.
So now you may tint him if you wish.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. You've been very
Happy days.
Blood for the blood god.
Indeed. Corn is happy.
And so now it's the ogre's time to move. He is just locked in combat with Crumbles.
Mm.
So
And me.
Yes, and now Mikey. Oh, he whiffs
Pray to
badly.
whatever god you believe in, for the 3-foot doom is here.
Here it is.
So, he is whiffed so badly that Mikey, Boulder sees an opening to get a quick little opportunity attack off at him.
Oh, nice.
Whoa, I'm going to stab him in the face.
Nice. Do you want to use my giant oversized D20 to roll for this?
Oh, can I just scale it?
Here you go.
Nah, I'm fine, mate. I'll take this. I'll take 22 to hit.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Yeah, that is a big hit. Roll your damage, sir.
Come on, big damage. Big money, big money.
Come on, Big Daddy, big damage.
Come on.
Big
Big Daddy
money.
damage.
It's...
Daddy damage.
Come on,
It's
big money.
Oh.
still 11.
Still 11.
Before we finish this, I just want to quickly say something. Newton Chill, aka Osley, has joined in the chat. And if you remember, John,
Hey!
Osley
Hey,
is the
Newton
person. Osley is the person that I was saying to you before, who introduced me to the Dark Room. Is a huge fan of yours as well. So yeah.
G'day, Nudie. Yeah, I like Nudie. I've got them on Twitter. Hello, mate.
There it is. There it is.
Yay. It's very wholesome, isn't it?
It is. I'm very
Yeah,
unlike the show itself.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back to the bloodshed.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Carry on.
Yes.
Back to the bloodshed. And so,
This is the little room at the bottom of my garden. The bloodshed.
So, Mikey, it is actually now your turn after getting off that opportunity attack.
So, in this true fashion, I'm going to basically go for a stab, pull back, but go for the overhand,
Oh.
for the chop, to see if I can give him a good old split his wig.
Okay.
A chop, but with a sword.
Oversized D20.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So
Does it roll properly? Yeah, there we go. Ooh. What? You made it worse? It was going to land on 18. 7.
I didn't mean to do that.
That's what you get for cheating.
I mean, it wasn't a cheat.
I know.
It's plus 6. So whatever that would be. What was it? 7. 13. That's lame.
Yep, no, that's a hit.
Ooh!
He's quite a large
not
guy,
lame.
isn't he?
Yeah, large and in
so-
charge and not very armored.
Give him a... So, yeah, roll your damage. Good, sir.
Sweet damage, baby. 8. 14 points of damage.
Oh, woof.
Well, Mikey, it's those lovely words. Would you like to describe how you've killed him?
Yes.
Wow. So what happens is, in this moment where I see the opening, I go for the stab, he steps back. Crumbles, tackles him to the ground and begins mauling at him, revealing only his face as his arms and chest are basically getting ripped apart like a cake in a dumpster surrounded by raccoons. To put him out of his misery in true giant fashion, however, I'm not a giant, I'm a gnome. I'm just going to stick my great sword right in his forehead.
Nice.
And then just kind of go, stick around, buddy.
Amazing.
And then just calm Crumbles down by stroking his head, whispering in his ear, "Hey, that was good, buddy. Thank you. You hungry for a berry?
Who wants a berry?
Who wants a berry?"
Crumbles,
It's Crumbles.
Crumbles has got himself probably a couple of new battle scars, but on the whole, Crumbles is looking alive and well. He's taken worse beatings than that and bounced back from it. So don't worry. Crumbles he's okay, but he would like a berry.
And in true fashion, I'm just gonna flick it up in the air like this. Wait, hang on, I've got a coin next to me.
Oh, wait.
So like this. There you go. Right in his gob.
Nice.
He gets the berry.
Delicious. So
Fantastic.
hang on, let me just make a point. I have 8 of these berries left.
Yes.
And they feel, John, just so you know, these single berry fills you up for an entire day.
Oh, yum.
So,
Exactly.
we need to find someone and keep feeding them.
Yeah, Mikey's got this obsession with overfeeding them to someone to the point where they'll die.
Hey, I know how to get. I know how to get information, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Brother.
Brother. So we've killed everyone as per usual. Killing things solved our problems.
Yes, you've slaughtered everyone, and now it's up to you guys what you want to do next. As Jules pointed out, that caravan is the royal caravan that was reported missing a few months ago.
Nice. Now,
You know the caravan.
yes, I know it.
Is there stirrups and other things on it?
Yes, Mikey is thinking the exact thing I am.
There are some of the old the lashes that you remembered from the caravan attack that they used to lash dragons up to the ogre.
Crumbles.
Right. So I'm gonna try. Okay, here we go. And I'm gonna try, and I suppose it would be a survival check to try, or it'd be animal handling to just try and put these stirrups on Crumbles.
Yeah.
I'll
give you advantage as well to that check. Because
Come on, Mikey.
You and Crumbles fight.
Come on, Mikey. Come on. Is that 2 dice? Oh.
12. Yeah.
Yeah, 12. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Whew.
Yes.
Yep, you've got him.
Okay, so to
happy to sort of help out.
I'm just gonna say, like, I don't suppose anyone wants to go have a look in the pile of loot I landed in.
Well, I was going to say to the high note, I was just going to say coin, and just like
Coin.
you can have as many copper pieces that you want from that because I've got something else to check out. So while they're doing that, I'm going to go over to the silver pile over here and start digging that up and seeing what I can find there.
Where are you going?
I'm just going to be like, there's loads more treasure over here, mate. Keep Crumbles happy. I'll bring back anything good.
Coin. All right,
Okay.
well, I'm
Buzzing
emptying
about
this
coins.
bloody chest. I'm taking it all.
Take it. Right. Okay. So you guys spend sort of like about an hour rummaging through the 2 treasure piles.
I love a good rummage, me.
Yeah, who doesn't?
I love a good rummage. Who loves a good rummage? Can you give me an investigation check, everybody? Just anyone who's rummaging through treasure piles.
Sure thing.
What do
I'll
I need
have
to
a
roll?
I'm gonna rummage in the back of the trailer.
Oh, that's not good. Investigation.
God damn it! I got a crit and it rolled onto an 8.
5. God damn it.
Yeah, I got 6 in total. Also, we have had a donation from Don Gore Autori, who says, I've been loving this every Sunday. Keep it up. Bonus points for goblin and bagpipe-related weaponry. Thank you so much for the donation. I mean, this gives me an ample excuse to do the usual thing, which is Live and Let's Dice is self-funded by myself, Mikey, and Lawson. We put in lots of work outside of our regular jobs to make this happen as a personal dream to scheme. So any donations and support that we get is hugely, hugely appreciated. Thank you very much.
Yes.
I have a -2 on my
No.
investigation modifier. So yeah, I had 5 and then -2 on that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Over the course of the hour that you're rummaging, the high note, although that it has been mainly a pile of copper pieces, you've only managed to somehow in all of this find maybe about 50 copper pieces that you think are worth anything, even though that they are all exactly the same. These 50 are just, you think, no, these are the ones for me. The rest are either
Amazing.
the rest are either not copper pieces in your eyes, or possibly like they're just wooden tokens, or one of them looked at you funny, or you don't like them. But these 50 that you found, those are the ones for you.
I am terribly sorry. I appreciate we're getting right to the end of this. I am busting for a piss. I'll be right back.
That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I was wondering, he was dancing more than usual.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So the high note finds 50 copper pieces for himself. As Jules, what did you get?
I think I got a 5 + 1, 6 in total. So
6. Yeah, you're unfortunately, because of the burying and the reburying, a lot of the silverware and things have been scattered, and the silverware itself is now quite tarnished from being in the earth.
Mhm.
So you don't manage to sort of, although that there's a fair amount there, most of it isn't usable or worth anything at this point, because it's either been tarnished by being in the earth, or it's been pre-smashed to pieces by the goblins who have been burying it. But you do manage to find about 30 silver just rummaging
Nice.
through it in your hour. And Mikey, what did you get again?
I got 8.
You got 8.
Yeah, we did not do well in terms of investigating.
Yeah. So with the 8 in the Royal Caravan, you look at the Royal Caravan. A lot of it has been they're sort of they're not quite chests, not quite crates. They're definitely like storage boxes.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, mate. We just had another donation through from Captain Redbeard, who donated another $20 through the super chat, saying flattery will get you everywhere, Jules. Thank you so much, mate. It genuinely means the world. Thank you, an absolute ton.
Thank you.
What a ledge!
I know, big ledge.
Big ledge.
Big ledge.
Big ledge energy. Big ledge energy. Like it.
So, what tasty treats am I finding?
What tasty treats are you finding? So you managed to, like, a lot of them, they look sort of like they've got royal seals on them, heavy locks on that you're just not going to quite be able to get, because you just got a feeling that if you try to smash these things open, you'll break whatever fancy goods are inside. So you try a few drawers and things. You find some nice some nice velvet scarves, a couple of like trinkets and things. Overall, you find about 25 gold's worth of sweet loot that you reckon you could probably pocket and just be like, I don't know, the goblins must have eaten it.
Yeah,
fantastic. I'm going to do that then.
Because you've mainly focused on making sure that it looks like most of the caravan is intact. If your plan is to hand it in.
I have one specific request, Lawson.
Oh yes, what is it?
Because I feel, because I'm obviously this is out of character for everyone. Because I'm a folklore hero. Obviously, I don't have a lot, but what I want is a golden fork, just so I can eat like a king, because I feel I deserve it.
Golden fork. I tell you what, roll me one more investigation check to see
amazing.
If you can get your fork.
Come on, roll high, brother.
I'm hoping here, mate.
Roll high.
I just want to roll. I tend to.
Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Hey.
16. Okay, yeah. So you do notice in your sort of your rummagings there is a nice dinner set that
lovely.
You can either take the whole thing, or if you just want to take the fork, you can just take the fork.
I'll take a fork and a spoon. That's all I want. I'm not going to take the 25 gold's worth of loot. I just want something to be able to survive.
Amazing.
Okay,
I'm not going to take more than I need, because these people have built their kingdoms up. I'm not one to take that from them. However, I know that they can give me a little bit.
I know what that actually links into what somebody's just said here. Under new management says thieves never prosper. So it's good that you're not taking more than you need.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. So you get your golden fork and your spoon. I mean, like, the argument can be made that you have now ruined a perfectly good, complete set of tableware. But
if that's the biggest crime I'm yet to commit,
if that's the biggest crime that you're going to commit, I'm more than willing to turn a blind eye on that.
Alignment shift. Shut up.
Cool. So that's actually been pretty fortuitous. Oh yeah, to catch up to speed, John. I found like bugger all like 20 silver because I was as good at looking for money as you were looking for money.
Hey, we are dumb boys.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Good.
But we're dumb boys who've killed everyone. And when you are the only people left alive, you're the smartest people alive.
Yes, we are America.
I think Grathor, he's bringing the average down with his intelligence score.
But he's bringing our dangerous luck up.
But bringing the warmth to our heart.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
and Crumbles is here.
Yeah.
Crumbles is here.
Crumbles is here too. So you guys, have your little sort of like rummage around, find what you can, and then you get wagons rolling, and Crumbles leads the royal wagon back along the trade road that you were going down before with the old caravan train that you were part of.
Nice.
I'm gonna ride him, so our bond will grow quicker.
Nice. That's sweet.
That's great.
That is how that works.
Yeah.
So you spend another day or two traveling down the old trade road, and when you finally get to the outskirts of Greyhaven, your destination,
Ooh.
And so the woods are thinning. On the distance, you can see the sea on the horizon far out. You're passing now farmland rather than the actual woods, and you just get to the towering walls of Greyhaven itself, where you find Findle.
Ah,
He's been waiting for you guys to arrive, and you've only been about a sort of a day's ride behind.
we'll greet him from the caravan and say, I believe you were looking for this, and I believe we're looking for payment.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so Findle greets everyone, like old friends, including the half-orc that he's never met before.
He's seen enough people. He's
Yeah,
He knows about.
oh, good. And there's another one of you. This is brilliant. I love it. I love everything about it. Look, Stonepick gave me your pay for looking after the caravan. Here it is, 30 gold pieces a piece, with a little bit extra from everybody else in the caravan for making sure that you saved the caravan from those nasty goblin attacks, and you've got the caravan and the owl bear as well. Crimbly the owl bear.
Crumbles.
Crumbles.
Yeah.
Crumbles, bro.
Crumbles the owl bear. Yes, that's the one.
Bear.
That's the one. Fantastic. So you've made it to Greyhaven. It's the greatest city in the West. We're all here. It's all fabulous because I have work for you. If you're interested, I can keep you guys on as a retainer while I do my business. I've just got a few contacts to meet in Greyhaven, and it's always good to have a bit of a retinue with you. Although Greyhaven is the greatest city in the West, sometimes some of its people aren't as great. So I can pay you guys 5 gold pieces a day as long as you stick with me. What do you all say?
That does sound pretty good. This guy has been very kind to us before, but I'm going to grab the high note just quickly and be like, listen, you were exceptional in the fighting back there, and Boulder and I, we need as many good hands as we can get.
We know a tough mother when we see one.
Yeah, if you stick with us, then I promise you will play on the grandest stages of them all and make sure that everyone knows the name of the high note. And there'll be coins.
Good.
And money.
Coin?
Retainer man, Findle. As an offer to show my, I recognize a hero when I see one, and Grithor had no reason to stand up and help us like he did. I would like to give him 1 gold of my retainer every day, just to keep him with us.
Coin.
That's fine by me. 6 gold for the high note.
We go on tour.
Boulder.
We go on tour.
And then I'm gonna hold up 8 and just be like 8 gold.
8 gold. 8 gold. Oh, you drive a hard bargain. Roll persuasion.
Get your dick out. Show him.
Okay, roll persuasion. I don't think I'm
intimidation.
very charismatic in this. So here we go. It's a Oh, wait, hold on. What was it? Persuasion check.
Yes.
It's only an 8.
It's only an 8. He's just like, I know you think you're worth 8, but maybe in time we'll talk about a raise. I'll do you the 5. That's fine.
That's fine. Yeah. Whatever.
Seeing this guy haggling with my new friends who are offering me money, I would like to try to persuade him.
Yeah. This should work.
So, yes, they're nice. I like them. Why am I German now? Yeah, why not? Give Boar more money and Bollocks more money. Good. Inconsistent acting work. All right, so what do I need to do?
So roll a d20 and add your perception score to it.
All right. Perception?
Sorry, not your perception, your persuasion.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank God. Oh, we would have been completely
Yes,
buggered.
oh God, no.
Here you go then. I'm going to touch the really big D20.
Oh, here we go.
That was fun. 11. Plus...
If you hover over and press R, it will spin for you, and you keep tapping it, and then it will just it's a 14 or a 5.
It's 14.
Yeah.
14, and it's and it's plus. And what am I looking for? Persuasion +4.
Yeah.
Nice.
Get it.
That's an 18. So he's just like, there's something about the simplicity of your words I just can't ignore. You know what? 8 gold for each of you.
Yay!
Yes. So I'm gonna up mine to 2 now, so he gets 10.
Yeah.
And I get 6 because
Yeah.
I don't need any more.
That's
So-
fine. I mean, like, yeah, if you guys want to divvy up your retainers however you want, that's fine. By
Oh, we used to do that at school. That's how we all got.
Oh.
Yes, that's how we all got glandular fever.
Brilliant. And yeah, and so it's like Findle's very happy. He was very happy to have you guys on board with his retainer and things, because yes, and the rest of the caravan, the caravan owners, they were very impressed with what you did. They all pitched in together as well to help out. And here's there's just another extra 30 gold in here for you guys.
Oh, nice.
Thank you from the traders.
So we already got 30 apiece. Is that another 30 each, or is that between them?
That's 30 between you.
Okay, so it's 40
Nice.
each at the moment, and then 6 per day for me, 10 for John, with Grithor, and 8
8.
for
Tor.
TORR, that's the one. TORR.
Well, then this is all. It seems like a lovely thing. So we should probably get this royal caravan back to the right places, really. So, well, I mean, let's get that done, shall we?
Yep, more than happy to help. We'll go with you to make sure that it gets there exactly as in the same condition it is now. Yeah.
Road
Findle.
trip.
Road trip.
I would like to see, you know this place, Greyhaven, like the back of your hand, I suppose, knowing people inside and out. Can you take me to a place to get to get crumbles patched up?
Yeah. Findle also thinks he goes, yes, you know what? I think I know somebody who deals with exotic animals. Yes, we can probably get that sorted out. That will be fine. All that, so we'll get the caravan returned to its rightful owners. We'll get crumbles sorted out. We'll have a nice time while I get my errands sorted. And we'll all get that done next time in part 2. Streets Unseen.
Ooh. Does that mean that,
Rage.
Streets Unseen.
does that mean that you have the new box? Has it arrived?
No, not yet. But
But
when
it,
Yeah.
but it will.
So Findle, can you give me a name of a guy that I can see? I would like a name of someone that I can go see.
Just in general.
For crumbles, I want to know if it's Big Al or. You know?
as I said, you'll find out next time.
Oh.
In part 2, it keeps you on a cliffhanger. Who's the mysterious man?
Yeah. What is Findle up to in the city? What exactly is in the royal wagon? One thing though that you guys will be getting now is it's a nice little part of Dungeon in a Box's system. Is that if you're playing it as part of the full Arcane campaign, which we are,
Yes.
you guys, there's a sort of a legacy element to it because of the decisions you guys have made in this game. You have a nice little bonus rule.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so you guys managed to save the caravan. So you now have an ability called Veterans of the Long Road. You've made a journey few dare to take and picked up a couple of tricks while you were at it. So once per session, one member of the party can gain advantage on a nature or survival check.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow! I've got +5 to nature.
With advantage of that, out well. Yeah, so
That's actually good.
I'll make a note of it. With the physical part of the Dungeon in the Box subscription, they actually give them to you as nice little stickers.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so because the box itself comes with a lovely map of Greenwald, which I think I'm holding upside down. Yes,
Yeah,
I
I can show the audience at home what that looks like. It's that one there.
You show that there. Yeah, so there's a hard copy on the back of it, which I won't show you because I don't want to spoil anything for anything that's coming up. Is each of the chapters with a little space to put the legacy stickers on.
Oh, so that you can keep track with your pie. That's so clever.
So yeah, so you guys are now veterans of the long road. So you've got that nice little thing once per session. Make an advantage on a nature or survival check.
That is wicked.
Delicious.
Well, what better time than now to wrap things up? We made it, we succeeded, and everything is as it should be. But we'll things stay as calm and peaceful. Probably not, because we're going to be causing chaos next week, next Sunday at 3 p.m. BST. John will hopefully be free to join us again for this, because we'd love to see the High Note taking his vocals to new and stranger places.
Yes. It can't all be goblin bottoms, but yes.
Fantastic. I hope that you've all had a good time in the chat, listening to us ramble on in Mania as we play Dungeons and Dragons. It has been an absolute pleasure to play for you guys today, and even better to know that we've got to kill so many things.
Yes, we did.
A massive shout out to Captain Redbeard and Don Gortori as well, who have donated to the stream. Without you guys, we couldn't do it. So thank you so much for your support. But everyone, and look at it, bloody James Telford. Telford's in the chat. Telford's in the chat. He's just donated 10 quid.
Jimmy T, Jimbo Slice.
He's coming in. He's only donated. He's only donated 10 quid so he can remind everyone about how good his Stormcast painting is. Yeah.
I see that Rach has shown up. Rach has just shown up.
He's just arrived just as we're closing down. But do not worry, we will be back next week at 3 p.m. John, thank you so much for joining us, and we can't wait to have you back on for next week's episode.
Thank you, my friends.
We hope that everyone has a lovely rest of your weekend and a great week, and we'll be teasing extra bits, and hopefully the box will arrive so that we can start preparing all of this and Lawson doesn't have to rush. But until then, we'll speak to you soon.
If it doesn't arrive, I don't know what we're going to do.
We'll just have to make it up. We'll just have to make it up using the same assets.
3 sessions.
We'll play Vampire.
Yeah, we'll just do that. Just have a little side out.
Your Jacobean roughs, we're playing Vampire.
Yeah.
Well, take it easy, guys. It's been fantastic, and we will speak to you soon, okay? Bye. 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 Bye.